Hello everyone, Daria here, and welcome to episode number 93 of the Slow Russian Language Podcast. Today we have an unusual episode, and some of you might know that in Russia we are about to celebrate the Cosmonautics Day very soon, or as we say, День космонавтики on April 12th. For me, this day is important because I am very fond of the history of space exploration and I'm interested in Russian and Soviet space program. And since childhood, I have been in love with Yuri Gagarin, the first man in space. So I have decided to prepare several episodes dedicated or somewhat related to space and space exploration in Russia. But today we start with a song, and on the first glance, it is not related to space at all. However, this song was a hymn and a big tradition for Soviet cosmonauts for years. It was a tradition to listen to this very song every time before each flight. I am speaking about the song Надежда, Hope. Several famous Soviet singers used to sing this song, but the iconic one belongs to the Polish singer Anna German. I highly encourage you to stay till the end of the episode because I'm going to share the entire song, so you'll be able to enjoy it and feel yourself a little bit of a Soviet cosmonaut, maybe, listening to it before your flight. So, first I'm gonna read through the full lyrics in slow Russian. So listen carefully, but don't worry if you don't understand something. We're gonna go through the whole lyrics with translations. And again, stay till the end because we're gonna listen to the song. Here we go. Светит незнакомая звезда. Снова мы оторваны от дома. Снова между нами города. Взлетные огни аэродромов. Здесь у нас туманы и дожди. Здесь у нас холодные рассветы. Здесь на неизведанном пути ждут замысловатые сюжеты. Надежда — мой компас земной, а удача — награда за смелость. А песни довольно одной, чтоб только о доме в ней пелось. Ты поверь, что здесь издалека многое теряется из виду. Тают грозовые облака, кажутся нелепыми обиды. Надо только выучиться ждать. Надо быть спокойным и упрямым. Чтоб порой от жизни получать радости скупые телеграммы. Надежда — мой компас земной, а удача — награда за смелость. А песни довольно одной, чтоб только о доме в ней пелось. И забыть по-прежнему нельзя все, что мы когда-то не допели. Милые, усталые глаза, синие московские метели. Снова между нами города. Жизнь нас разлучает, как и прежде. В небе незнакомая звезда. Светит, словно памятник надежде. So that was the full text. Now let's go back and translate it sentence by sentence, line by line. The first one. An unknown star is shining. Светит незнакомая звезда. Again and again, remember that the word order in Russian is very flexible, especially in poetry and songs. So here we start with the verb светит, shining. Незнакомая, unknown. So we use the word знакомая and simply add не to use the negation. Незнакомая звезда. Also, sometimes you might meet this word as a noun, meaning the stranger, незнакомец, or незнакомый, some unknown person, some stranger. So here, some foreign star is shining. Again, we are torn from home. Снова мы оторваны от дома. The verb оторвать means to tear something, off something. Оторвать. For example, to tear a piece of paper. Оторвать кусок бумаги. But here they are separated from the house, from their home. Мы оторваны от дома. Again, cities lie between us. Снова между нами города. This word снова means again, and maybe you know the synonym опять. Опять. So, of course, it could be replaced with опять. Опять мы оторваны от дома. Опять между нами города. But for the sake of rhyming, they are using the word снова. Снова. The airport's runway lights. Взлетные огни аэродрома. So probably some pilot might be involved here. Maybe that is why this song became the hymn of Russian cosmonauts. Again, cities lie between us. The airport's runway lights. Взлетные огни аэродрома. Here we have mists and rains. Здесь у нас туманы и дожди. This construction, we have something, I have something, we use it as у нас есть or у меня есть. For example, I have a car. У меня есть машина. However, very frequently we just drop the word есть, so it only stays у нас, like here. Здесь у нас туманы и дожди. Mists or fogs and rains. Туманы и дожди. Here the dawns are cold. Здесь у нас холодные рассветы. So the word dawn would be рассвет. And the sunset would be закат. Закат. Рассвет и закат. Or the popular movie with Tarantino and George Clooney and Salma Hayek, От заката до рассвета. От заката до рассвета. Okay, moving on. Here on this unexplored path, здесь на неизведанном пути, prepositional case because we speak about location. We are on some path. Some unexplored path. На неизведанном пути. Await intriguing adventures. Ждут замысловатые сюжеты. And it is interesting, the word сюжет itself means plot. Plot, for example, a plot of a book or a plot of a story. Сюжет книги, сюжет истории. But here it's more like a metaphor. It's more about adventures, about something to happen. interesting, intriguing, замысловатые. Very beautiful word, замысловатый. And then we have the main part of the song that is going to be repeated many times. And actually, interesting fact, this line, «Надежда, мой компас земной», it goes to top 10 most well-known lines in Russian history in general. There are top 10 phrases, including all the quotes from classic literature, all the quotes from songs, poems, whatever. So this line, 99% of Russians will know this. They might not know where it comes from, but the line itself, people do know. So, hope, my earthly compass, or my compass on earth. Надежда, мой компас земной. So the word hope in Russian is надежда. For example, Star Wars New Hope would be Звездные войны, новая надежда. Or Obi-Wan, you are my only hope. Моя надежда, надежда. And compass, just like in English, the special tool for finding the right side, north, south, and so on. Compass, compass. And luck, a trophy for bravery. А удача, награда за смелость. So luck is удача, удача. The word награда here they usually translate it as trophy. However, it might mean reward, reward. Reward for something, награда за что-то. Or some war trophy, боевая награда, военная награда. So luck is a reward for courage, for bravery. За смелость, смелость. Bravery and courage in Russian is смелость. And brave as an adjective, смелый, смелый. Okay, the next line. And only one song is enough. А песни довольно одной. You might know the word довольно. Sometimes it might mean pretty, in terms of pretty cold, or that's pretty interesting. Это довольно интересно. But also it might mean enough. So one song is enough. Довольно одной песни. We use genitive case after this word. So one song is enough, just let it be about home. Чтоб только о доме в ней пелось. So when we don't know who exactly is singing and it doesn't actually matter, in general, to be sang about home, we would use this reflexive form, петься, пелось, пелось. The song was about home. О доме. Okay, the next passage, believe that here from afar a lot is lost from view. Ты поверь, что здесь издалека многое теряется из виду. Терять из виду. It means that you don't see something anymore. For example, you were seeing some person, but then this person walks behind a house, so you don't see him or her anymore. So it means you lost them from your view, from your sight. Терять из виду. The next line. The stormy clouds melt. Тают грозовые облака. Again, word order. We start with a verb here. Тают, melt, melt. Тают грозовые облака. And the arguments seem absurd. Кажутся нелепыми обиды. Обиды is more when you are mad at something after an argument. Обида, обида. So this means from far above, everything is different. The clouds that were seeming to be a storm, they disappear, and all older arguments, they seem absurd and not important anymore. The next one, we need to learn patience. Надо только выучиться ждать. Выучиться is the synonym of научиться, to learn something. Научиться, выучиться. So, to learn to wait. Научиться ждать. We need to be calm and stubborn. Надо быть спокойным и упрямым. Remember that after the verb to be, быть, we use instrumental case a lot. To be calm, быть спокойным. To be stubborn, быть упрямым. Instrumental case. To get sometimes from life restrained telegrams of happiness. Чтоб порой от жизни получать радости скупые телеграммы. Again, word order is very confusing here. So, in order to sometimes from life receive, that's what we have in Russian. Чтоб порой от жизни получать. Then again, some messed up word order. Of happiness, restrained telegrams. Радости, скупые телеграммы. And then we have this chorus again. Надежда, мой компас земной, а удача, награда за смелость. А песни довольно одной, чтоб только о доме в ней пелось. Hope, my earthly compass, and luck a trophy for bravery. Only one song is enough, just let it be about home. And the last part. And still I can't forget. И забыть по-прежнему нельзя. This is a weird construction here because in English, you see, we say, I can't forget. But in Russian, we just use infinitive, that it can't be forgotten in general. It's impossible to forget. Забыть нельзя. Can't forget. All that we haven't finished singing. Все, что мы когда-то не допели. This prefix до, допеть, usually indicates the completeness, the fact that the action is finished. So start singing, запеть, and to finish singing, допеть. Or, for example, to run to some point you planned to run to, добежать, добежать. Or to finish reading a book, дочитать. To finish writing a letter, дописать. So this prefix до is very common. Okay, moving on. Dear tired eyes. Милые, усталые глаза. Усталые глаза. So some eyes that are tired. Moscow's blue snowstorms. Синие московские метели. So the blizzard or snowstorm in Russian is метель. Метель. Again, cities between us. Снова между нами города. Again, between us, cities, to be precise in terms of word order. Снова между нами города. Life is separating us as it has before. Жизнь нас разлучает, как и прежде. So, to part, to separate, is разлучать. In the sky, an unknown star is shining like a monument to hope. В небе незнакомая звезда светит, словно памятник надежде. So monument is памятник. It also might be looking as a statue. Статуя. Памятник is something to commemorate something. So when it's dedicated to something. So here, the star is like a symbol, a monument to hope. Памятник надежде. Dative case. And the last part again. Надежда, мой компас земной, а удача, награда за смелость. А песни довольно одной, чтоб только о доме в ней пелось. That was it for the lyrics. I really hope you enjoyed. To be honest, it's one of my favorite songs of all time. I just love it. I am in love with this song, and I'm in love with Anna German in general. She is a wonderful, wonderful woman. Unfortunately, her fate was tragic, so you can look her up on Wikipedia or something. Her name is Anna German. Very sad story. But the song is incredible. And again, this song is a symbol of Russian astronauts. They were singing it and listening to it before flying to space. So, with this episode, we start a series of several other episodes dedicated to space exploration and so on. Don't forget to open the show notes because I will put the full lyrics there so you can listen to her singing and look through the text too. And maybe even try to sing yourself. The melody is incredible. This is a very, very beautiful song. So at this point, I say goodbye and thank you very much for listening. I hope to see you next time. Bye-bye.
Светит незнакомая звезда, снова мы оторваны от дома, снова между нами города, взлетные огни аэродромов. Здесь у нас туманы и дожди, здесь у нас холодные рассветы, здесь на неизведанном пути ждут замысловатые сюжеты. Надежда, мой компас земной, а удача — награда за смелость. А песни довольно одной, чтоб только о доме в ней пелось. Ты поверь, что здесь издалека многое теряется из виду. Тают грозовые облака, кажутся нелепыми обиды. Надо только выучиться ждать, надо быть спокойным и упрямым, чтоб порой от жизни получать радости скупые телеграммы. Надежда, мой компас земной, а удача — награда за смелость. А песни довольно одной, чтоб только о доме в ней пелось. И забыть по-прежнему нельзя все, что мы когда-то не допели. Милые усталые глаза, синие московские метели, снова между нами города. Жизнь нас разлучает, как и прежде, в небе незнакомая звезда светит, словно памятник надежде. Надежда,